Coming to you today to discuss and show you how to install your lettering emblem on a vehicle. Now, what I learned, it took a little time to get it laid out to be a smooth process. Took a minute, but I'm going to show you the step-by-step on how to make it easy for you so you don't mess up your car. What I'm going to show you is you're going to need 1/4 inch birch wood. You're going to need your emblem. You're going to need a drill bit that meets the little prongs on the back. So you got your Torino emblem. And on the back are these little prongs. You're going to want to drill these holes through the body of the car. Well, you need to have the precise drill bit for this. You don't want the hole too big, and you don't want it tight. You want to be able to slide right in. All right, well, hang tight here for a second, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Today, we're going to be working on the Torino. I've got my emblems I'm putting on the vehicle, and you have to drill them through the body of the vehicle. So I have the 1970 Torino, and I'm going to show you how to do this with no damage. Items you're going to need to do this project. You'll need a miter saw or a way to cut it. You got to cut this 1/4 inch birch wood. You can get this from Lowe's or Home Depot. Comes in a much bigger sheet than this, but you'll cut it down to this size. You'll need a ruler, a pencil, marker, and a drill bit and a drill. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your emblem and these little prongs in the back. You're going to put a black mark on the bottoms of these. Once you get your black mark, you're going to set it down, press without breaking it. What it'll do is it'll make 3 marks where they're at. You will drill with a drill bit and a drill the marked holes. Once you have that done, you can take your emblem and install it on your 1/4 inch board that you already cut. Once you've got it on there, this is how it'll look. Push it all the way through. I took a pencil and traced the Torino all the way out. And by doing that, I was able to see the emblem. Then I took my ruler and drew a straight line all the way across, leveling out the words all the way across. And then I miter sawed a 1/4 inch from that line out. Don't cut your fingers off when you do this on the miter saw, because you will lose some fingers. So once you get your piece trimmed out, this is how it'll look. Next, you're going to want to get some painter's blue tape. It won't hurt the body of the vehicle, the paint. I put mine dead even on this crease going down the body of the car. That's where I had a trim that was going, but I decided not to put it back on the car. Once I've got me a straight line with some blue tape, I measured over 7/8 of an inch, put me a piece of blue tape here, and then what I'll do is I will tape this to the top, making it center on my marker, my light marker. Once I've got it center, and I measured up 3/4 of an inch from the bottom here to the bottom of the piece of wood. That's how I got my perfect distance. I measured from the bottom of the blue to the piece of the wood and then taped it. All right, I'm gonna put the phone down, so it's gonna take a minute. I'll be right back to show you the next step. All right, so I've got my marker tape on this side, measured 7/8 of an inch from the seam over to my piece of wood. I've got 3/4 of an inch going from the bottom of the blue tape up to the wood on both ends. So I have this centered in on my side light marker. What I'm going to do next is tape across the bottom to get it flush, and cross it on the sides so I can keep it still, so I can drill through these holes. So now that I've got my cross ends taped, I've got the bottom edge taped, this piece of 1/4 inch template wood is sitting firm on the side of the car. Now, because there is a curve, a little slight curve on the vehicle, when you go to drill, you're going to want to push in this side if it flexes a little bit. So I'm going to hold this end while I drill through these holes. Now I've drilled a 1/8 of an inch hole first. That's what I'm drilling first. Then after I drill that 1/8 of an inch hole, I'm going to be coming back with a 9/64. So an 1/8 of an inch first drill bit. After I take the piece of wood off, I'm going to use this 9/64. All right, okay. So I got these holes drilled. I used an 1/8 inch drill bit through the template. Then I removed all of my tape and the template and went back. After I tested, I put these through the holes. It was way too snug. So that's when I tested out with and re-tapped a 9/64 drill bit. Re-went through the holes, opened them up just a little bit more with the bigger drill bit. Then you're able to successfully put these through the holes and test it out. I recommend getting nail polish, clear nail polish, and put some nail polish inside the hole around that metal. That'll help prevent it from rusting. That's what I did. You do you, whatever works well for you. All right, so after you put the clear nail polish in the hole, do all 3 holes. Just use a little fine paintbrush, a real fine tip paintbrush, dab inside the holes. You're going to want to put the emblem in. You're going to get these little caps, these prong caps. Now they're meant to go on the back side where you drilled through the body, and they go on the ends down there. You can simply just push them on with your fingers as far as you can take it. Get yourself a pair of pliers, and then you can just put it over the end of it and push it on the rest of the way while pressing and holding the emblem on the outside. All right, so once you push in your emblem, you're going to take those little tabs, and they go on the end. You can put them on by your finger, and then you take a pair of pliers, something like this, something to grab the tip of it, and you want to press against this side while supporting this side. And that's all there is to it. This concludes on how to put emblems on your vehicle. As you can see, I've done both sides. I'm just not sure how I'm going to be able to get the Ford emblem that goes on the back trunk. I'm still trying to figure that out. Thanks for joining. I may have more videos coming up here soon. Right now, I'm in the middle of replacing the LED bulbs inside my instrument panel, and I've got the dash completely apart. I probably will have a video showing you how it comes apart, but I'm going to put it back together in reverse, and it'll show you in detail what you need to look forward to. All right, take care.